Located in the Ponce Highlands neighborhood, it's an anchor of the Briarcliff Plaza on Ponce de Leon Avenue, the city's first shopping center with off-street parking. After transforming from a second-run theater playing big films in the 50s and 60s to an X-rated adult cinema in the 70s, the entire shopping center was renovated in 1980. The Atlanta Film Society's executive director, Chris Escobar, purchased the theater in 2017 and has returned the cinema to its former glory.
I am the programming manager at the Plaza Theater, and I've been here for about 5 years. So my job entails essentially programming the films that the theater plays. We do a lot of indie programming the community is interested in. Atlanta is such a film hub right now. Some of the biggest events that we have here at the Plaza, we have the Atlanta Film Festival, which is every single year. We started hosting the Atlanta Jewish Film Festival, which is pretty huge. We have Rocky Horror every single Friday. The movie itself is 45 years old this year. We've been doing that every single Friday at midnight for about 30-something years, and it is probably one of the largest pillars to the community that we have out here.
Don't make me get all riled up.
I'm the director of the Rocky Horror Picture Showcast here in Atlanta called Lips Down on Dixie. We are a 501c3 nonprofit that has been working here for the past 20 years. We started in December of 2000 here at this theater. As Plaza is the last historic theater in Atlanta, it's very important to indie film.
I have been a volunteer here at the Plaza for 20 years. I am one of the original members of Lips Down on Dixie, and we first started here under George LaFont and all of its owners to follow. And the Plaza is so important because it really creates a community. People do not come for a movie. They come for the friendship. They come for the community that the Plaza creates.
So we played the interview a few years ago, which is like this movie that Sony released, Seth Rogen and Papa Professor Franco. Hey, this is the movie that North Korea is like so pissed off about because of the fact that it being like an outlaw theater, because of the fact that you're playing the banned movie, which probably wasn't really even banned. We still have the original 35, no we don't. We do not have those old 35mm projectors. We still have them, a few of them on display. Because for history's sake, we've renovated chairs, we've updated our sound a little bit, we got a new projector, it's like a 4K projector so we can like show things a little bit clearer now. We just had an Oscar screening recently. As everybody probably knows, the Long Shot won this year. Parasite won for Best Director, Best Foreign Film, Best Picture, and I think, like, what was it, Best Screenplay.
Many organizations have formed partnerships with the Plaza Theater.
We love the Plaza Theater. Our organization is the voice of the entertainment industry. I have personally been with Georgia Production Partnership as a member for about 5 years. I've been in membership, was a membership chair last year, and this year I became co-president. Our monthly member meetings consist of giving the state of the entertainment industry as far as the tax incentives are concerned. We let our members know about the films that are happening, the big films that are happening within the state, and then we'll have panels, informative panels that give our members insight on either production or acting or anything that has to do with filmmaking in Georgia. We choose every year different film festivals that we need to sponsor, including, of course, the Atlanta Film Festival, the Atlanta Jewish Film Festival, Bronzeland, anything that fits within our organization's mission. My favorite part of the Plaza Theater is Richard. I love the way he selects the concession stand items, unique chocolates and cookies and popcorn and energy drinks and everything you need to enjoy a great movie.
I'm Kevon Price, Content Marketing Lead at the Atlanta Film Society, also the Atlanta Film Festival, and also independent filmmaker. The Atlanta Film Festival uses the Plaza as its main venue. A lot of our marquee screenings, like the biggest screenings that we have, show at the Plaza Theater. I want to say it's a 330 plus seat theater, not including balcony. I think including the balcony, I think it's around 500. It plays a large role in the festival, being that we can seat so many people. It's just a place that has like a lot of energy and a lot of history attached to it. So people just get excited just walking through the doors, seeing the marquee from Ponce. It's wild. So yeah. To think about my career at the Atlanta Film Society and as a filmmaker, it all started at the Plaza Theater, being that was the first place that I volunteered. And that's kind of how I got my start as an independent filmmaker. Being there at the Plaza, watching films, and kind of being inspired to make my own films. And the Plaza Theater is very, very, very special and historic. I remember I actually had the like the opportunity to screen at the Atlanta Film Festival in 2018, and I remember seeing my film being QC'd on screen, like with the speakers, and kind of, it was just an experience that I felt like changed me a little bit. Seeing your film on screen at the Plaza Theater in Atlanta, where I grew up, it meant a lot. It's definitely important to independent filmmakers because a lot of times we don't get the opportunity to screen anywhere else. I feel like the Plaza just carries like this essence of, you know, next level, like, okay, I'm a filmmaker, I have like a platform to show what I made, and being that Atlanta film community is just so strong, I feel like the Plaza Theater is in a central location, and the history behind the theater itself just lends itself to, you know, it being great.
The Plaza Theater has remained on a strip where neighboring businesses come and go, solidifying its place in Atlanta history as the last neighborhood theater.